Good morning, staff, students, and visitors to our school. It is Friday, May 10th today. We want to say happy birthday tomorrow to Keegan C. in Class 4B, to Hadley F. in Class 3B, and to Luke D. in Class 2A. Come on down and get your birthday item today. We've got some positive tickets. Let's see. These are from Mrs. Barlott. She recognizes Xavier, Lucho, McKinley, and Sandra in grade 2. Sandra, thank you for showing respect, working hard, and being you. McKinley, thank you for always finishing your work so quickly. Your hard work will definitely pay off. Lucho, thank you for taking the important lead role on the class's Filipino cultural activity. Your helpfulness with the language and traditions of the Philippines is greatly appreciated. I'm sure that made our cultural night even better. And Xavier, thank you for finishing your work quickly and carefully. Your watchfulness over your peers keeps them safe and focused during recess activities. Wow, lots of great stuff going on around the building. We'll get those to you so you can take them home. Let's take a quick look at next week, everybody, so you can get ready. Well, on Sunday, this weekend, we are celebrating everybody in our lives that takes on a mothering and a caretaking role. So depending on who that is for you, happy Mothering Caregiving Day on Sunday. Next week, our grade 5s are heading to the Strathcona Wilderness Center on Monday. Grade 3s are heading out for their swimming lessons this year that our grade 3s only are doing. And on Wednesday next week is twin and triplet day, and of course our hot dog lunch. And then, wow, it'll be a 5-day weekend. So we'll get that all into our agendas next week if you haven't already. And let's take a look at our jokes for Friday. Let's say we've got one from grade 1B. This is from Avery. And Avery, I've changed the wording a tiny little bit. It says, what did the cat say while she was getting ready to go to the birthday party and she was looking in the mirror? You look perfect. All right, that's good. That's good self-love right there. Okay, and let's do a rain joke as well for today, even though it's beautiful and 25 degrees for jump rope for heart today. What do you call a bear in the rain? A drizzly bear. Let's head over to Miss Morgana next because she is telling us a little bit more about the Inuit kit, and I think this might be part 1 of 2.
Hi again, Ail Horton Tanse. It's Miss Morgana again, and I'm here again to talk about Inuit culture and different aspects of that. So I hope you've been able to read some books that were in the library. Right now I'm wearing an amauti, and so they put the Inuit women put the baby in this big pouch in the back. And I also have a picture of it that I'm embedding that I can show you when I was at a dance hall in Arviat, Nunavut, when I was living there. And you can see a lady carrying the baby in there. And then I also am embedding another picture. My principal at the school that I worked in Nunavut, stepsister, or her was using an ulu outside of their lake place and cutting up caribou meat. So you can actually see this is a pretend ulu like for decoration, but you can actually see one that's actually being used, and they use them all the time. It's a very handy little knife that they use for everything. It's called an ulu. And then here we have a kamatik, which is what the the Inuit people use to pull behind their snowmobiles. They don't really use sled dogs anymore because they're harder to just look after than a snowmobile. But they pull this, when I was up there, they would pull this behind a snowmobile, and then on top of the sled, they would have all of their things that they use and carrying with them, maybe their tent, different things, and then they would attach it to the kamatik. And my principal actually had her smart car. She bought a smart car, and she took the tires off the front and put sleds on them, and then she had it shipped up to Churchill on the train, and then her brother-in-laws went and took 200 kilometers to Churchill, picked up her smart car, and then drove it back to Arviat, another 200 kilometers back. So that's kind of cool.
Grizzly bear. All right, everybody, we hope you have a fabulous Friday, a wonderful weekend. Happy jumping today, and have a great day of learning.